India today has accessed explosive Enforcement Directorate report on Shaheen Bagh. We're the first channel to report this, and this is an India Today exclusive. The report has claimed that there is a political link to Shaheen's stir. Enforcement Directorate report claims that the Aadmi Party and Congress Party have linked to Shaheen's stir. The PFI Delhi unit head Parvez has been in touch with the opposition leaders. The agency probe has revealed that 30% of the cash received by PFI is not deposited in the banks. The agency has found out that cash money is deposited in PFI Shaheen Bagh office. That's an explosive Enforcement Directorate report that India Today has managed to access. We're the first channel to get you this story. This is an exclusive, explosive story that is coming in. Munish has broken the story, joins us now for more details on this. Munish, I'm going to throw straight across to you on the explosive Enforcement Directorate that you have access, that is linking political parties to the Shaheen Bagh stir.
Statement is being recorded by the Enforcement Directorate in connection to the violent anti-CAA protest. Now, as far as the Enforcement Directorate is concerned, they claim that during this statement, Mohammad Parvez has told the investigators that one of the prominent leader of Aadmi Party was in touch with him. There have been several phone conversations, and he has also said that there was a personal meeting and phone calls and WhatsApp chat with that prominent leader of Aadmi Party. Apart from that, he was also in touch with one Congress leader, and he was also touching one Congress leader over the protest. It was discussed, and he was also part of the Bhim Army Top 100 WhatsApp group. So these are the exclusive access from the Enforcement Directorate. Apart from that, the ED has also found out that the 2/3 of amount which was given to PFI in cash in mean of donation, only 2/3 was deposited in bank, but 1/3 was kept in the national headquarters at Shaheen Bagh. So one thing is very clear, that PFI, whose links are being probed in anti-CAA protest, whose office is in Shaheen Bagh. Now, the vice president of that organization has claimed that he was in touch with several political leaders, and he has named the politicians of Aadmi Party and Congress. And just a day before voting, this details has emerged. So it is going to raise a lot of questions. Back to you guys.
Absolutely. That's a big breaking story that is coming in. Munish breaking the story first here on India Today. India Today going ahead and accessing explosive Enforcement Directorate report on Shaheen Bagh. Report going on to claim that there is political linkage to the Shaheen Bagh stir as well. Munish, are we hearing from the Aadmi Party or the Congress Party on this particular report that links them to the stir that is going on at Shaheen Bagh?
Yeah, well, the information has just come out, so there will be reaction from the Aadmi Party and the Congress Party in regards to what Parvez has told the Enforcement Directorate. But we also have access to the documents, the statement of Parvez given to Enforcement Directorate. Now, remember, this becomes very crucial because voting is expected to take place day after tomorrow, and just before that, this information has come. Earlier also, we saw that in the firing case, the police claims that the person was a member of Aadmi Party. The crime branch claims that he was a member of Aadmi Party. So the police hinted that what is happening at Shaheen Bagh, there is political connections, and Aadmi Party and Congress have been conspiring and fueling the what is happening at Shaheen Bagh. But this time, Enforcement Directorate has come out, and while probing the anti-CAA protest case in which PFI links have been established.
Talking about the PFI links, Munish, right there, the PFI Delhi unit head Parvez has been in touch with the opposition leaders, and that is the finding of this Enforcement Directorate report that you have ended up accessing. As far as the financial trail is concerned, it links PFI directly to the stir. What about the financial trail when it comes to the Aadmi Party and the Congress and the Shaheen Bagh protesters?
Yeah, well, when the Enforcement Directorate started looking into the bank accounts, they found that more than 120 crore rupees in 73 banks have been received by the PFI, that is Popular Front of India. Apart from that money, what was important is that when the bill appeared in the parliament on December 4, then there was a huge amount of money which was deposited in the bank accounts associated to PFI and Rehab India Foundation. Now that amount was withdrawn within days, and the amount which was withdrawn was in a very small number, that is 5,000, 10,000 rupees. And this was done on the day when the violent protest took place in UP, in which more than 20 people died. So ED suspects that there is a link between PFI and the violent protest, violent anti-CAA.
Hold on right there, Manish. This is a big breaking story that is being broken first by Manish Pandey here on India Today. It's an India Today exclusive where we've accessed explosive Enforcement Directorate report on the Shaheen Bagh protest. The report going on to claim that there is political linkage to the Shaheen star. Akshita Nandagopal, my colleague, is standing by in the newsroom with a copy of that particular report. Akshita, I'm going to throw straight across to you. What does the report say? If you could encapsulate the big takeaways from that report.
So this is the note, Chaiti, the ED note on PFI, and it makes a mention of also the amount that was sent to bank accounts of the PFI. So let's break down the details that I mentioned. Here you've got the amount mentioned. It says 120.5 crore rupees was credited in 73 bank accounts maintained by the PFI. Now, majority of the credits was through cash deposits is what they've maintained. If you go down in the parts that are written in bold, they also go on to give you details of where these donations came. They're saying that most of the donations received by PFI, more than half, was received or collected in cash. Out of the cash donations, 2/3 was deposited in bank accounts. And here's where it gets interesting. 1/3 was kept in PFI's national headquarters, which is situated at Shaheen Bagh. They've given the location as G78 Shaheen Bagh, Delhi. They then go on to talk about how really the money was collected. It says PFI activists and members collect cash from people across India and then deposit the cash at the national headquarters, which is situated in G78 Shaheen Bagh, Delhi. Now, there's a mention, as you've been discussing, of Mohammad Parvez Ahmed, who is the PFI president of Delhi State, and other PFI members, that they've participated in anti-CAA protests. Now, what's interesting is that here is where there are mentions of political parties. It says that it's...
Hold on right there, Akshita. I'm coming back to you in just a bit. Udit Raj is joining us on the phone line on this explosive story that we've broken first here on India Today. Udit Raj, how do you respond? ED report, we're just showing that across your screens at the moment as well, has claimed that the Aadmi Party and the Congress are linked to the Shaheen Bagh protests.
I remember I talked to one of them because so many people were to be contacted by us on the eve of rally to be held on 1st of December. So I think I might have telephoned or they might have telephoned. That's the only thing. And I don't know. After that, I don't know. Except that, I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Are you denying the Congress's linkage to the Shaheen Bagh protests that are going on?
I went there. Thousands and thousands people, lakhs and lakhs people went there who did not go to Shaheen Bagh. I had gone over Shaheen Bagh.
No, my question is not about you visiting Shaheen Bagh, sir. My question, Mr. Udit Raj, to you is that are you denying the Congress's involvement in the Shaheen Bagh stir?
Question itself is wrong.
No, but the Enforcement Directorate is linking the Congress party to the Shaheen Bagh protest. My question cannot be wrong when I question you on whether or not the Congress party is involved in it or not.
What you want? What is the question?
My question is the Congress involved in the Shaheen Bagh protest, sir?
Definitely I had gone over there in Shaheen Bagh protest.
Sir, yes, you had gone to the Shaheen Bagh protest. Is the Congress party involved? Would you admit? Would you deny?
The party doesn't have to do, even I don't have to. They invited me as a speaker. I went there, that's all.
So you're denying Congress's involvement in the Shaheen Bagh protest because there's a PFI Delhi unit head, Parvez, who has been in touch with the opposition leaders according to the Enforcement Directorate report. Is he in touch with your party?
See, as an individual, I went there and of course hundreds and thousands of people were there. I went there. I'm saying that I went
Not
to
denying
attend
even for a second, Mr. Udit Raj, with the hundreds and thousands of people. We've been there. We've seen those people who are protesting day in and day out. My question is that there is a PFI Delhi unit head, Parvez, who has been in touch with opposition leaders, according to the Enforcement Directorate. Would you deny that?
There might be. Why? What is there to deny in it? Anybody is free to contact us. We are in public.
They can contact you, but are you involved in any kind of... all right, hold on right there. My colleague Gaurav Sawant would like to step in. Gaurav, over to you.
Unless that person is proclaimed offender guilty, of course, anybody is free to talk to us. How can...
But Udit Raj, if I may, what do you make of the kind of slogans that have been heard at some of these protest sites? What do you make of the involvement, according to the Enforcement Directorate, of an organization like the Popular Front of India? Now, the Enforcement Directorate is saying that PFI is funding Shaheen Bagh, and in Uttar Pradesh, PFI was funding the violence that took place, according to the Uttar Pradesh police. What do you make of this, sir?
Police should know, the government of the day should know, and yes, PFI should know. How can I answer on behalf of PFI?
Okay, but should action be taken against those who are involved in anti-India sloganeering that is taking place, or the violence that took place in Uttar Pradesh and in other parts of the country in the name of Anti-Citizenship Act protests, sir?
Gunjan Kapoor, why don't you ask Gunjan Kapoor then what was the need to go there in burqa? What was the design?
You are deflecting. Udit Raj, you are deflecting. Why would you want to deflect? I've asked you a very specific question. I've asked you a specific question about Enforcement Directorate. No, you are not, sir. My question was very specific.
What
action against PFI activists who may have been involved in the violence or in funding of Shaheen Bagh.
How do I know?
Okay. Fair enough. Udit Raj, you continue to deflect from what the Enforcement Directorate is saying. But Chaiti, this is extremely, extremely critical. This report that has now come out in public domain, that's been accessed by India Today, that talks about the Popular Front of India. Remember, Chaiti, the violence that took place in Uttar Pradesh, according to Uttar Pradesh police, and we spoke to top officials of Uttar Pradesh police.
All right, Gaurav Sawant, thanks much for stepping in right there, and I appreciate Udit Raj for joining us on the broadcast, but going ahead and deflecting our questions.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.